Hello guys, welcome to Online Web Tutor presented by Prophetic Solutions team. I am Sanjay. From this video session guys, we are going to start a new series called WordPress JSON REST API tutorial. So guys, if you are a beginner to this channel, then please don't forget to subscribe and keep watching our previous video sessions that we have made about the several customizations in WordPress. So from this video session guys, we are going to discuss about WordPress REST API. So in this video session, because this is our first video, so we will see that what is a REST API, what about the JSON data, and what actually we are going to do in this video session series. All discussions we are going to discuss in this video session. So before starting this video session series guys, there are some key terms which actually we have to know that before. What is a API, what is JSON data, and what is a REST API. So all these terms we have to know before starting this video session series, because these key terms actually plays an important role in our upcoming videos. Okay, so step by step we will see in deep. So before starting this video session series guys, I have written a small definition which actually I have taken from these websites. Okay, I will drop these links into this description video. Okay, so don't worry at all. So basically, what is an API? An API, or it is an acronym called Application Programming Interface. It is a software intermediary that allows programs to interact with each other and share data in limited and in clearly defined ways. Okay, there are some few good examples of APIs in actions would be anytime an app uses Google Maps to display its location information. Second, a Messenger Facebook app gives you the update message details. So basically guys, instead of reading these definitions, just have a look about the real examples that what is an API. Basically, application programming interface is a software which basically interacts between two systems. Okay, suppose if you are going to update, or we are going to take the location information. Okay, so how can we retrieve the location information from Google Maps? So basically the Google app displays a JSON data. Okay, those JSON data actually comes from the server and it gives about the location information. So basically the Google Map is an application. Okay, it uses the JSON data to retrieve the location information and displays to the user mobile. Okay, as well as if you are talking about the Facebook Messenger app, then in that application it gives us the update about our friends' messages. So how it is possible to get the updated messages? It is because it is an application. Okay, it is a machine language. So basically what it actually gets from the server, it gets the information into the JSON format. Okay, those JSON formats of data basically contains the information of all the messages. Okay, and it parses those JSON data and displays the messages to the user. So basically we need to understand here that there is two parts. First, data, and the second is application. So basically application interacts with the data, which data comes from our server. Okay, these two after connectivity provides the information to the user. Okay, so basically if you are talking about the Google Maps, then Google Map is an application. Okay, and the location information is a JSON data which comes from the server. So basically Google Map interact with these datas, and after parsing these data it gives the location information to the user. And in the second case, Facebook Messenger app is also an application. Okay, and all the updated messages of our friends comes from the server. So second part is the data. Okay, so basically an application is interact with the server data and displays to the user. It is called an API. Okay, so now let's understand about the JSON data. So about JSON data, it is an acronym short for JavaScript Object Notation. It describes a certain form of data exchange based on the JavaScript programming language. Okay, so instead of these definitions guys, if we go to our WordPress setup, so this is the WordPress setup fresh installation that I have made. Okay, so just I made copy of this. Just I am making the copy of site URL, just paste it here and write wp-json. So as you can see, it provides a lot of bunch of codes in the something called JSON format. Okay, so just I'm selecting all, just make copy of all these data, go to this website, this is JSON editor online. I am pasting all these contents inside this editor. Just click on this icon and let's click on this. So basically you can see what are these datas. Okay, these data basically contains the name, okay, description, URL, home and GMT object and so many keys. Also it contains the namespace object, authentication object, routes object and the links object. Okay, so basically this is a type of data which actually application uses. Okay, we have studied about an API is that any app gives information to the user. So basically it uses the JSON data. These are the datas actually an application uses. Okay, after using these datas, the application gives the information to the user. If we are talking about the Google Map application, that Google Map application also uses the JSON data format and it gives the information to the user about its location. And also if you are talking about the Facebook Messenger app, it also uses some type of data in this format and now it gives the information about the updated message to the user. Okay, so basically JSON stands for JavaScript Object Notation. Okay, it is a type of format of data which basically comes from the server and goes to the application. So what is the basic use of JSON? The basic use of JSON is to data exchange. Okay, it transfers the data from the server to the client application. So basically a data format means a JSON format of data interacts with any application, it is called an API. Okay, so now let's understand about the REST API. So the question is, what is a REST API? Okay, so basically if you go to the definition section, then REST stands for Representational State Transfer. It is an architectural style of building APIs, not a code language or description of its function. A REST API is designed to provide a lightweight form of communication, less bandwidth between producer and consumer. Okay, making it a great solution for high volume web services like Google Apps, Facebook, Twitter and now WordPress. Okay, so now actually this definition says that REST stands for Representational State Transfer. It is an architecture to style building APIs. Okay, so basically what we have seen so far, we have seen that how can a data interact with an application, and data is in JSON format. Okay, so these JSON format of data takes the state from representational state transfer to the application. Okay, so basically the REST API provides an architecture to transfer these datas, means JSON data, to our application. Okay, and also it provides a lightweight form of communication. Okay, it provides a lightweight of communication from transferring of these datas from server to our application. Okay, so basically here as you can see, producer and consumer. So what is a producer? Basically Twitter is a producer and the consumer, actually the clients actually we are using, so we are consumer. Okay, if we are using a Facebook Messenger app, then Facebook Messenger app is a producer which basically produces a bunch of messages about their friends' messages to their clients. So basically we are going to use those apps, and the Facebook Messenger app is a producer, and now we are going to take the update messages from those applications, so we are consumers. So basically REST API provides a lightweight form of communication from those applications to users. Okay, it provides a style architecture for data transfer of these JSON formats. Okay, basically JSON formats of data actually gives all those informations to these applications. Okay, and now these applications show all kinds of information from these data to their users. So basically if we summarize the concept about API, JSON and REST API, then REST API is an interface. Okay, which basically takes the information from the server in this format, okay, and it shows all these informations to their users, okay. And now about these terms, these all are related with this. What is a REST API? Basically these keys terms like JSON and API basically depends upon the REST API, okay, because it provides a lightweight form of communication, okay. Instead of this communication, how actually it is not possible to transfer these data to our any application, okay. So basically REST API stands for representational state transfer. It provides an architecture about transferring these data to our either Google Map application or Facebook Messenger app, okay. And now we are going to read about these concepts in WordPress. So finally we can say about the REST API provides a lightweight form of communication, okay. Basically what actually it provides a platform to transfer data to our application, okay. And now by the help of these key terms, we will see in our upcoming videos that high volume of data actually should be transferred from server to our application, as we have seen that these all informations comes from our this small application, okay. And basically this is right now is too small data volume. So basically these data volumes are came from this application, and this is in JSON format, okay, which basically contains some of the keys and some of the object values, okay. So basically this is suitable for transferring high data volume, okay, and it is highly compatible because it is based on HTTP concept, okay. And also it is user friendly. Why it is user friendly? Because it transfers all these data into JSON format. By using these concepts, application uses these datas and show all the informations to the user, okay. So these all informations are much more beneficial if we are talking about the Google Maps, about our location, about Facebook Messenger app, and so many things, okay. And also I would like to give a small example, like if you want to get the information about the weather informations of our current city, current country, or any state, okay. So basically what actually we will do, we are going to install any application from Google Map about the weather forecasting, okay. So basically that application uses an API to give the information about the weather of the current city by using these type of data, okay. So basically any application, if it is giving information to the user, then all these happen by using this concept, all about using REST API, okay. So all the keys terms actually we have seen. So in short, we can say that the WP JSON REST API is a connector between WordPress and other software application. In our upcoming videos, guys, we are going to make a small application which basically uses the data generated by our application, okay. We will make a WordPress setup as well as we will make a simple PHP setup, okay. That project actually uses all these concepts of WordPress. We will create any type of post in this section. Also we will list these posts to our application, okay. So without going to the dashboard section, means without going to the administrator panel of WordPress, how can we create the WordPress post, how can we delete, update, as well as list those posts into our application, okay. So in our upcoming videos, guys, we are going to make a small application by the help of concepts of HTML and JavaScript only, okay. Those applications uses the JSON format of data, okay, JSON format of data. And now by the help of these data, actually we will create the post as well as delete post, update, and create as well. So by the help of that small application, we are going to make the connectivity of APIs with this WordPress setup, okay. So basically WordPress provides the defined keyword of WP JSON, okay. Basically it gives a JSON bunch of data. If we are going to see about these data, then it contains many routes. As you can see, many routes actually provides. By the help of these routes, actually we can retrieve all these informations from the server, okay. So let's suppose that we are going to make an application, Okay, and now by the help of that application, if we are going to see these informations from this server, then we will use these routes. Okay, by using these routes, it provides the information about this system. Okay, and if we are going to retrieve this information for our application, then what we have to do, we have to use the links for these routes. So basically, suppose if we are going to retrieve the information about the post of this WordPress setup. Okay, so just going to its route section, click on wp v2/post, click on links. So just make copy of that and paste in the browser. So basically you can see that this is the post information it actually given. So just make copy of that. Let's make a duplicate tab of this. Just paste all contents, make it formatting, and just click on this icon. So basically it contains a single post. Just click on this icon, and now you can see that hello world is the slug, and these are all informations. If you go to the title section, then this is the hello world, actually a single post contained by this website. As you can see, if we click on add new, let's say that simple post, just click on publish. So now if we go to this route again, just click on this, and now you can see that all this information about our second post is now appended with this link. So just make copy of that and paste within this section. Just make it formatting, just click on this icon, and now it contains these two keys. Just click on the second one. So this basically contains the informations that we have supplied. This is hello world as the first, and then now in the second it contains the title as called simple post, what actually we have created from this section. Okay, so basically this is a type of JSON format data which basically comes from this server. Now we are going to retrieve these informations for our application, and we will show all these informations to our user. So basically API is used to show all these informations to the user, and this is the format of JSON data which basically we will use to show by the help of APIs to our user. Okay, so here we are going to connect these data to our from producer to consumer. So basically REST API provides a platform for lightweight communication between these data to our application. Okay, so basically guys, what softwares actually we will do, if we want to test all these APIs, then just we need to install this Postman application. Okay, this is a simple software, actually provides the connectivity of our APIs from our server. It is simply a Google Chrome app which basically connects with our APIs with any type of methods like get, post, put, and so on. Okay, so basically by the help of which actually we can connect our APIs to any of the HTTP request method type. Okay, so basically we need to install that. So to install that, just you need to go to Google and type install Postman. So you would get a official website link. So according to your use, if you are a Windows user, then just install according to your system compatibility. So if you are using Mac or Linux or Ubuntu, any of the operating system, then according to that system you need to install the Postman software. Okay, so basically what we are going to show in this video sessions. Okay, so we will see that in this video session series, whole session series, we are going to see that about how can we make a simple application in a PHP language, and how can we connect that application by the help of API to our WordPress setup. Okay, by the help of that application we will create our post to WordPress as well as delete list and so on. Okay, also we will make our custom routes. How can we create our custom routes for WordPress setup? Also we will see, and also we will use a plugin called JSON API. Actually there are several plugins actually provides the connectivity of REST APIs with WordPress setup. Okay, so we will use called JSON API plugin to connect our application to our WordPress setup. So we will see these video session series in three phases. First, we will use called JSON API plugin. By the help of that plugin, we actually connect our application to WordPress setup. In the second way, we will connect called the default WordPress route called WP JSON, which provides much more routes as you can see. So by the help of these routes, we will connect our application to WordPress setup. And also in the third phase, we will make our custom routes. Okay, we will make our custom routes of our REST APIs, and by the help of those routes, we will connect our application to WordPress setup. So step by step, we will see much more things in our WordPress JSON REST API tutorial. Okay, so guys, this is our first video session. So we have discussed about the key terms about JSON data and what we have planned in this video session series we have discussed so far. Okay, I will put all these descriptions in our description video link where actually you could find about these resources. And also if you go to these websites like godaddy.com/ and so on, and also this is the second website. Okay, I will drop these links into this description section where actually you could find much more introduction part about REST API. Okay, so guys, if you have any query in this video session, then please drop your comment. I will give my reply as soon as possible. So for this video session guys, thank you for watching. Have a great day.